Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast with this YouTube version of the podcast. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Grip Edge and specifically the new Grip Edge GFORS. Now this system claims that it will remove socket cap screws, what I personally call Allen head bolts. It'll remove regular hex head bolts. It'll remove studs. It says it'll claim button screws, kind of like your torque spit screws, kind of stuff like that. It says it claims wheel lock nuts, lug nuts, and grease nipples, which I know for a fact it will probably take out grease nipples. I always use extractors to take out bad and rusted grease nipples, so that's going to come in handy in the future for me. What we're going to talk about though is exactly my real honest opinion of this product. If you missed the video where I demonstrated how to use it, I only demonstrated how to use it once because I actually only had one current application that I needed to use it on, which I've actually used extractors quite often. And the extractor set that I used to use is a OEM Tools right hand extractor set. And if I'm going to sit here and compare the two sets, I'm going to go ahead and say that Grip Edge already right away, right out of the box, has a massive advantage versus OEM. Now the price difference is astronomical. I will tell you that right now. From TexChoiceTools.com, you can get the Grip Edge one for I think $240, and I highly recommend using it versus the OEM Tools one. The OEM Tools one has worked well for me in the past, and it's gotten me out of a pinch, but I don't really like using it for reasons I'm going to tell you right now. So the Grip Edge one, the first thing it comes with this foreign object removal sleeve, is what Grip Edge calls this little sleeve here. This is beyond impressive and a very nice engineering thought into a tool, which I'm actually surprised other companies haven't done in the past. What it does is, the first thing that it does is when you hammer your extractor onto the object that you're removing, you then basically just slide this or spin this forward and get it nice and snug on the extractor. And then when you go to remove that extractor, you can go ahead and get this in a nice straight fashion. Removing this one, I don't know if you can see in the video, but if you saw in the previous video that I made, I showed this one. It's obviously not straight, and it's very wobbly, and it's very hard for if you're using a drill or a tap set to take this off like that. It makes things very complicated. And then when you're done with it, you can go ahead and put your ratchet and your wrench on here, or two wrenches, and you can just go ahead and move the extracted or the foreign object that you took out off of the extractor, which saves a ton of time. Obviously you can tell here that I did not take this one off, and this one has been on there for absolutely years. Well, I shouldn't say years. It's been on there for about a year, and the only reason I haven't taken it off yet is because it's kind of a pain. I got to put it in my vise, and I just didn't have the time to do it. And when you're extracting something like this, typically you're frustrated. The Grip Edge product definitely helps you to not be frustrated in that process. I can tell you that right now. This one gets you frustrated, especially when it starts to wobble on out. And the last thing you want to do is sit there and take it back to the tool bench and sit there and fight with it and get it out with the bench vise. Number two, and one of the biggest reasons why I am a huge fan of this Grip Edge product, let's see if I can bring it close for people on the YouTube channel. You can see right here, this one's very long and it's tapered. This one is a little bit, it's definitely shorter, but it's not tapered, it's straight. Now what that does is that utilizes your ability on this one to be able to get 100% of this extractor into the object you're removing, therefore being able to put the most amount of torque and be the most effective for the extractor to actually work. But when it comes to this style, you're only going to contact just a little bit because you can only drill so much of your fastener out, and you need a specific drill bit, which this kit comes with the drill bits, which these drill bits are junk, by the way. The drill bit is only a certain size of the actual extractor, and then once you get to that point, you're no longer, like this is all basically wasted space is kind of what I'm getting at. And you have way less surface area actually gripping that fastener, and that is an absolute massive, massive benefit from the Grip Edge GFORS versus your standard extractor set. Please understand this, whether you're watching the YouTube video or you're listening to the podcast right now. Understand that there are a lot of different extractor sets out there, and this extractor set is going to cover a lot of bases that you can cover, but I would highly suggest you understand what you're removing and what extractor set you actually need. This is a very generalized extractor set that'll get you out in a pinch in a very professional manner, in a very confident manner, you should say. That's what this kit is going to do for you versus something like this. But I do want you guys to understand that you need to know that what you're extracting, please understand how you're extracting it, what you may need, because this kit may not be the best extractor that you need for your application. So definitely understand that. I want to make that note, whether you're watching this video or you're listening. I do want to understand that the Grip Edge GFORS kit may not be the best extractor kit for your application, but I can tell you right now, this is a kit that I highly suggest everybody, whether you work on your own vehicles or not, or even if you're like a general service tech, say you're an electrician or a plumber or a pipe fitter, and you extract bolts and nuts and stuff like that all the time, I would highly suggest you carry this one. It is, like I said, very well built, very professionally built, and it's all around really dominant when it comes to your extractor set. The other thing I want to point out is my kit here, this little cheap one that I got, is a right-hand extractor set only. So that means you can only take it out and you can only go one way with it. The Grip Edge extractor set is a bi-directional extractor set, and that allows you to take out either reverse threaded or forward threaded objects. And also the biggest thing this allows you to do is you can, once you get this hammered in your object or your stud or whatever you're removing, once you get this in, it is snug and it's not going anywhere. So that allows you to go forward, reverse, forward, reverse. You get what I'm going here. You're allowed to work that nut, that bolt or whatever, or stud, whatever it is you're removing. It allows you to work it and get it out in a really, really good professional and functional fashion, you could say. I don't know, I gotta get really thesaurus versus the standard extractor set. When you got these kind of tapered extractors, they're only one way, so if you go back the other way, all you're going to do is loosen it up and you're going to lose your grip, and who knows what kind of headache that'll cause you in the future. Now I know the question everybody's going to ask is, what is the warranty on a product like this? What can I be looking to have covered under warranty? The extractor set themselves, the extractors themselves are covered under a lifetime warranty. And I'm going to be basically checking how that actually works because I broke my #1 extractor. And if you missed the video on demonstration, I discussed at the end of the video a few points. I'm kind of covering them now, but a little bit more in depth now of what I'm covering them. But in that video, I talked about how I broke that. It's not manufacturer, it's not product quality or anything like that. But anyways, the extractors are 100% covered under a lifetime warranty. What's not covered under warranty are your drill bits. And that is something that I 100% agree with. Drill bits are a consumable beyond unbelief. They break all the time. If you're putting them on the wrong way, you can melt the drill bit, you can ruin the drill bit, you can dull the drill bit. So I do 100% agree that these are not covered under warranty. But the extractors themselves, they are 100% lifetime warranty. Since we've got the drill bit in hand here, I do want to discuss these drill bits. These drill bits in this kit are left-handed drill bit, you could kind of say. It's kind of like a reversing drill bit, so they do not work in the forward position. They only work when you're doing the reversing. Again, I apologize for my terminology. It's not exactly the right terminology. So understand that when you get this Grip Edge product, because I have a right-hand extractor set, and these drill bits that I come in with this one, they are your standard regular drill bit that would work in the forward position of your drill, versus the Grip Edge ones are a left-handed reversing style drill bit that work outstanding, by the way. So I don't know 100% why they do that. I should have contacted them and asked them. I probably will contact them later on and talk to them exactly why they are that way. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but maybe it's just so you're paying attention. But anyways, the drill bits are not lifetime warranty, so keep that in mind. Again, another really nice thing versus the standard extractor set versus what Grip Edge gives you is simply this chart that comes in it. I really do like the chart. It makes it easy to follow. You don't have to do a lot of guessing. You don't have to do any Googling. The one thing I would say is I did mention in the video that I did the demonstration is they have a it's not on the box here. They have like a chart that you can follow of what size screw you're going for or fastener you're trying to take out. They have a chart you can follow, which I do think that because they have these stickers here, again, if you're watching on the video, the YouTube version of the podcast is a lot easier to follow. They have these stickers that show you some of the technology that they have. If they would have taken that chart off that piece of paper and made a sticker like this, then we all could have put it on the side of our kit, and it would have been a much more easier, and then you would have had everything you really need in this little box here without really no Googling at all. You just basically grab your box, grab your drill, grab your wrenches that you need or your socket and your ratchets and get going and getting those fasteners taken out of what you need to be extracted. So like I said, this GFORS kit, this Grip Edge foreign object removal system, and then they have the foreign object removal sleeve, which is within the system on the extractor. It is a dominant extractor set. Now, I am a major fan of Grip Edge. I'll have to say that. I did purchase this set myself. The Grip Edge GFORS was donated to me by Grip Edge because they liked the video that I did on this, and I'm very, very thankful for them, so thank you for that. But again, these metric RPTs are something that I absolutely love. And again, they have once a bolt basically extractor within the system. I absolutely love these. I absolutely love this product. Grip Edge has just outstanding products. They know what they're doing. They're extremely high quality products, and I highly suggest all of them to you guys. Again, I'm not a big tool truck guy. I don't have access to a tool truck unless I contact them and then I meet them somewhere, which turns into a big old mess. So the place I get my stuff from for Grip Edge is texchoicetools.com. That's where I would suggest you guys get your stuff from if you don't have tool truck access. Those are great guys over at Tex Choice Tools. This is not sponsored by them. This is just a truly honest shout out to not only just Grip Edge, but also Tex Choice Tools. They are great people all around, both amazing companies. So again, there is a major cost difference versus what you get for the cheap versions versus what you get for the expensive version. Again, the expensive version comes with that lifetime warranty. It comes with great customer service. It comes with supporting a great company. And I honestly just would highly suggest you get this. I do get messages all the time from guys about how to get something out, how to get this bolt out, how do I get this rounded fastener out. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to push you all to Grip Edge. It is a great quality product, and this is kind of something that you may not think you need until you actually have it and use it, or even see somebody else use it. So whether you're a professional mechanic or a DIYer or a home, you know, just occasionally work on your vehicles, especially up here in the north, we all typically snap things. You make mistakes, stuff like that. This GFORS is going to help you out in regards to so many aspects, and I'm beyond a big fan of it. I can't express it enough. I know this was a sponsored demonstration video. This is not technically a sponsored product review and a sponsored podcast channel video by them, because they're not like exclusive to the channel or anything like that. So in that sense, I do want to let you guys know that I would highly recommend this over a lot of extractor sets. I seriously would. There are cheaper options out there. I am 100% aware that you don't. You can go ahead and comment that down if you're on the YouTube video, on a YouTube channel and watching right now. You can go ahead and comment that below for me. It doesn't bother me. I'm aware that there's cheaper options out there of a lot of things, like some of the Snap-on tools that I have. I have Matco tools. I have Mac tools. I have Icon tools. I have cheap Chinese tools from Amazon. I have gear wrench tools. I have all sorts of different style tools. I have Milwaukee tools. All different. I utilize coil penetrating oil. Expensive. So I utilize many different avenues of tools, whether they're cheap or expensive. So I care about what I'm telling you guys about, what my personal opinions are of the products and the tools that I use. So when it comes to when I'm telling you this is blowing my mind, I'm 100% real on this. This Grip Edge GFORS system, I know it's kind of redundant to say GFORS system, but this Grip Edge GFORS extractor set is the right way to say it. is nonetheless top quality, and I highly suggest you guys get it. Save up some money. Go ahead and buy some of this. Save up some money. Buy some other grip edge products. I can tell you right now, you're going to be beyond impressed. Oh, I tell you right now what though, making these podcasts, I get very, very thirsty. And again, I'm going to keep shouting out Bubbler until we figure out how I can contact Bubbler. If we can get a Bubbler exclusive like sponsorship for the podcast or the channel, would be outstanding, you guys. So if anybody you guys know, I think Bubbler's financed by Pepsi or something like that. I think they're like a Pepsi sister company or something like that. But man, would it be amazing, because I love Bubblers, and that's another product that I would highly suggest if you like seltzer water. It's delicious. But anyways, back on track here. Grip Edge, a great product. This GFORS, it does so many different things. I highly suggest you watch that demonstration video, and then also listen to what I talk about directly after the demonstration video, because the difference of that portion of me talking versus this portion of me talking is I got a chance to sit and think about, you know, what I was going to talk about and what I like about it, what I don't like about it. There's not much that I don't like about it. Like I said, that sticker on the side, maybe, I don't know what style these drill bits are, but I don't think they're cobalt. So I guess I would say maybe put cobalt bits in here. If your drill bits do break, I would highly suggest you get like a cobalt bit and replace it with that. Maybe they are cobalt bits just with a black anodized coating on it. Again, the Grip Edge ones have a black anodized coating on it as well, the extractors themselves, and that's just to help to prevent against rust and everything here in the future for the product. But I lost track. But anyways, there's not a whole lot that I don't like about it. I guess one other thing I would say is there's no like rubber seal on it. It's a little, this green part is not rubber above here. It's just kind of decorative. It looks great. I like it. I'm curious to see where they're going with this, because it kind of looks like it's going to be able to stack. So I'm curious to see if they're going to come out with different products and that these are going to be able to stack up, because that would be amazing, especially in the tool cabinet. But anyways, I do think, especially because it's such a nice product, everything in this packaging is really well built. Maybe throw like a rubber seal on that, so maybe if you get caught out in the rain, you can quickly close it up and you don't have to worry about it. That's, again, just a little nitpick thing that I do have in the products. And again, that's also what you get when you come to my channel. You get 100%, you get real truth of what I say. So I've had a chance to talk about, you know, Grip Edge extremely after I did install it, and that's partially why I had the demonstration video, and then I talked about it slightly after the demonstration video. The demonstration was really quick because like I said, I only had one demonstration to actually do, which I will have more demonstrations in the future, so definitely keep an eye out for that. I will let you guys know when I will make another demonstration video on this product as I break things, because it's gonna happen. We all break things. As I break things, I will be using these extractors as well as some of the other Grip Edge product that I do have. So like I said, thank you so much to Grip Edge for this product. I don't think you guys understand, whether you're Grip Edge watching right now or whether you're a viewer watching right now or a fan. I appreciate all of you guys, but I don't think you guys understand how much I truly appreciate quality products, and that is what Grip Edge is, and that is what they are as a company. So thank you for watching, or thank you for listening. Have yourselves a great day, night, afternoon, morning. Make sure you check the demonstration video, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Or podcast, because you guys are listening as well. I got to remember to think about that. I got to remember you guys are listening and also watching. So I got to remember that. Have a good one.